America, schools with a lot of minority students are chronically underfunded. Is that the case because these students are poor and poor communities have fewer resources for funding their schools? Or is it because of the color of the students' skin? As school districts are facing massive budget cuts across the country, school program teachers and students are taking the hit.
And then student engagement, which means like the students not even coming to school. And then they're not getting enough money, and then it's just like it encourages them to go to prison. A lot of people just set the kid up for failure, and they put the kids in cuffs just for hugging another student or just for having a rule in their class. I'd just like to ask you a few questions about what's your thoughts on it or what do you think about it.
Okay.
Now, first question I would like to ask, what do you think about police in schools?
Well, if there are police in schools, that means there's a big problem. So the fact, when you read the newspapers, you hear about situations with teachers getting punched. But that means we've been ignoring so it shouldn't have to get to that point. We should be able to take care of issues and problems before it gets to the point where we face these problems. And we're all responsible, right?
That's a good answer. Another question I had, what do you think about the schools, like the districts, probably for underfunded, we don't have enough money?
um, it really shows you how we've lost our priorities in America. We have funding for fancy downtown districts. We have funding for sports arenas. We don't have funding for schools. And schools are far more important to this city.
Our last question, just two questions. What do you think about standardized testing? They say that, most people don't see it, but when students get like tested, they can't say everybody looks like. It causes a lot of stress and it gets encouraged not to do the work. What do you think about like just them not really learning for the future, but just learning for standardized testing?
Well, I don't think students should be taught to take a test. I think they should be taught to do basic, reading, math, and problem solving. I don't know. I'm not real versed in standardized testing. I don't know how reading and math is easy to take care of in a test, but problem solving, which is really important, is harder to test. So I haven't really thought through that issue.
Well, thank you for In school, we learn to fear the police. It's obey to survive, not obey to keep peace. We first fear cops in school, and the system thinks it's cool. They are arresting our brothers, harassing our sisters. They check for weapons at the door, like I haven't been to this prison-based school before. You have to tell the cops that it can be no more. The kids fear the police more than the fear of losing the education. The badge and gun must contain powers, but soon enough it will be ours. The cops think they're full of pride, but worry more on the student than what goes on outside. They put us in cuffs, they put us in cars, but can't see that we are future stars. We should fight against this if you can see it. If we stand alone, it will be repeated. They think we can't see it, but the message is subliminal. We just started school and they label us as a criminal.
Lack of engagement, more like gang of enragement. The more we're getting ignored, the more we want to leave because we're so damn bored. They don't pay attention to how much our students really need, and they don't tell our parents nothing until we get up and leave. The ones who get ignored the most are the ones who are afraid to boast. They sit in silence until somebody finally notices them, but they get ignored until their long day finally comes to an end. Teachers don't care about anything but the ones who have the ability to pass the test, so they focus on the so-called special ones and forget about the rest. Our students deserve to be noticed and be excited about coming to school. We also need to stop worrying about just our clothes and being cool. Basically, pushing specific children down and making sure certain ones have the chance to succeed, ignoring the ones who have disabilities or even maybe special needs.
We started taking high stakes tests in like the second grade. The purpose was to see if we could continue or in the grade we would remain. Just imagine how stressful that could be. Thinking in your minds, how could they give all this work to little old me? The test got harder as time went by. You sat there staring at the clock, watching the minute hand fly. Some of us get so confused, it's like they playing mind games with us, and regardless of anything, we're going to lose. My teacher told me if I fail a test, I might as well not come to school tomorrow. I sat there for the first 30 minutes, too scared to ask if he had a pencil I can borrow. When I finally asked, I knew I had no reason to be scared. He said I had to leave now, all because I wasn't prepared. I got all my stuff and left right away and tried to figure out how was I going to tell my mom I had to stay home the next day.
They don't give us what we really need, not our education or even good food to eat. Almost all of our schools are underfunded, and what we're trying to do is save us from it. We don't have enough money to get us simple books, but we have enough money to house all the crooks. We're forced to take tests on things we never learned. How are they our teachers and not even concerned? If we fail or if we succeed, they don't give us the education we really need. 31 students with one teacher, not enough money for back to school night. The parents never get a chance to meet her. The rooms are full of kids who just don't care. They didn't come to school to learn, just to make friends and sit there. The number one thing, in my opinion, that is pushing kids out of school is the lack of support we get from teachers and the distracting children who just like to act a fool.
A girl in my class got jumped walking home. I never been unprotected again, she said in her dorm. The next day she brought a knife to school to protect herself, not trying to be cruel. She didn't want to take any chances. Walking home, she always felt the glances. No one told her trying to protect herself was such a crime. If only that girl could go back in time and rewind. Zipped her bag the entire way up, then it wouldn't fell out and she could have stayed. Zero tolerance was always the rule. That means you couldn't enter with a knife, blade, even a lighter in the school. They put handcuffs on her and dragged her away. I never saw that girl again, even to this very day.